How did Bruce Lee change the face of modern martial arts? Hi everyone, I'm here to answer that. So how did Bruce Lee change the face of modern martial arts? Well, in order to understand that, we first have to understand what was happening in the martial arts world in the mid-20th century. Before Bruce Lee, martial arts training in the West was dominated by a number of different styles with roots in China, Japan, and Korea. Styles like Kung Fu, Judo, Karate, and Taekwondo were all very popular. Training was typically done in a single style and practitioners rarely, if ever, competed against other martial artists from different disciplines. This was partly because of a lack of understanding between the different martial arts communities and partly because of ego. Each style claimed to be the best, and a practitioner's skill was measured only by their ability to perform flashy and technically proficient movements. Fighting, standing, and otherwise was generally frowned upon. Then Bruce Lee came along and everything changed. Bruce didn't just introduce the world to the martial art of Kung Fu, he introduced a new philosophy of fighting. He believed that any martial art could be broken down into three components: striking, throwing, and grappling. And he believed that in order to be the most effective fighter, one had to train in all three areas. This was revolutionary. At the time, most martial arts practitioners believed that striking, throwing, and grappling were completely separate disciplines and that a true master of one style couldn't possibly excel at another. Bruce not only proved them wrong, he took things a step further. He realized that real fights don't take place in an arena. They happen out in the street and there are no rules. So why should martial arts training be confined to a gym 4 times a week? Bruce believed that anyone could learn self-defense and that it was a skill that could be used anywhere at any time. But perhaps Bruce's greatest contribution to the world of martial arts was his introduction of the concept of fighting techniques being more important than fighting styles. In other words, it doesn't matter what style you train in, only that you train hard and train to fight effectively with what works. Of course, other martial artists had come to the same conclusion before Bruce, but none had the ability to express it as clearly and as concisely as Bruce did. In one simple sentence, do not pray for an easy life. Instead, try to make it happen. So how did Bruce Lee change the face of Well, as we mentioned earlier, Bruce believed that martial arts training should include striking, throwing, and grappling. In the early days of mixed martial arts, these three disciplines were still seen as separate and practitioners would often find themselves at a disadvantage when competing against someone with a more well-rounded skill set. Nowadays, however, things have changed. Thanks to fighters like Royce Gracie, who popularized the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and fighters like Randy Couture, who incorporated wrestling and judo throws into their stand-up game, the MMA world is now much more rounded. In fact, most fighters today have a background in multiple disciplines, which makes for a much more exciting and unpredictable fight. If you've ever wondered how Bruce Lee's philosophy and martial arts style influenced modern MMA, you're not alone. Many fans and practitioners of both Jeet Kune Do and MMA are interested in this topic. Let's explore how Bruce Lee's teachings shaped the modern martial arts landscape, and whether he would have approved of the evolution of fighting styles in MMA today. Bruce Lee was a legendary martial artist and philosopher whose impact on the world of martial arts is immeasurable. His Jeet Kune Do style of fighting was a synthesis of various martial arts disciplines and philosophies that he studied throughout his life. One of the core principles of Jeet Kune Do is the idea that one should not limit themselves to a single style of fighting, but instead should be open to learning and adapting from multiple sources. This philosophy has had a profound impact on the development of modern martial arts and MMA. Many modern martial artists and fighters incorporate elements of Jeet Kune Do into their training and fighting style. For example, the use of striking and grappling techniques from various martial arts disciplines is common in MMA. This is a direct reflection of Bruce Lee's philosophy that martial arts should not be confined to a single style, but should evolve and adapt over time. Another way that Bruce Lee's teachings have influenced modern martial arts is through the emphasis on the importance of speed. power and efficiency in fighting. Jeet Kune Do practitioners train to develop quick, powerful movements that can be executed with minimal wasted effort. This focus on efficiency and effectiveness has made Jeet Kune Do a popular choice for those who want to learn self-defense techniques that work in real-world situations. So, the question is, would Bruce Lee have liked the way martial arts have evolved since his death? There's no doubt that Bruce Lee was a visionary who saw the potential for martial arts to evolve into a more effective form of self-defense. He was also a philosopher who believed in the importance of personal growth and self-improvement through martial arts training. It's possible that he would have embraced the developments in modern martial arts that have incorporated elements of Jeet Kune Do. However, it's also possible that he would have been critical of the commercialization and over-stylization of some aspects of modern martial arts. Ultimately, Bruce Lee's legacy is one of continuous improvement and adaptation. So it's up to each individual practitioner to decide how best to honor his teachings in their own training and fighting style. So there you have it. Bruce Lee may be gone, but his influence on the world of martial arts and mixed martial arts is stronger than ever. Hope you enjoyed the video. What do you think? Do you think Bruce Lee would have liked the way martial arts have evolved? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. And as always, thanks for watching.